Now, Europe's aviation sector, it's facing a crisis that could now threaten the safety of millions of passengers. A new report from university warns that cost-cutting measures and mounting pressure on airline staff, it's weakened safety standards across the industry. Researchers found that pilots and cabin crew are increasingly being forced to work longer hours under challenging conditions, with many afraid to speak out about unsafe practices. The study involves nearly 7,000 airline workers across Europe, which paints a rather troubling picture. The research found that safety standards in the skies are deteriorating due to aggressive profit chasing by airlines. Workers report being under pressure to work long hours, often without sufficient rest. Over 30% of pilots say they sometimes hesitate to make safety decisions out of fear of career repercussions. In fact, more than half of the respondents say they feel unable to challenge management's safety instructions. Now, this is a significant decline from a 2014 study where 82% of the pilots felt empowered to question orders. The COVID pandemic has only accelerated this decline in working conditions. With many senior pilots leaving the industry, they have been replaced by younger, less experienced workers, often on precarious contracts, making them more vulnerable to exploitation. A shocking 68% of all crew report below average mental health, and 78% say they feel dehumanized by their employers. The role of cabin crew is also being diluted. Flight attendants are increasingly pressured to promote on-board sales like perfumes, alcohol and other products, creating a conflict of interest with their primary role, which is of ensuring passenger safety. The rise of low-cost carriers has made the matters worse, with airlines prioritizing cost-saving measures over safety. A staggering 42% of all crew say management prioritizes scheduling over the well-being of staff, with fatigue reported as a persistent issue. While workers are increasingly feeling the strain, younger staff, particularly those from Eastern Europe, are disproportionately affected. In Poland, Czech Republic and Hungary, nearly 50% of the workers hold atypical contracts, meaning they have less job security and fewer benefits. Experts warn that unless urgent changes are made to labor practices and employment contracts, Europe's aviation industry risks losing its safety edge, something that has historically been a point of pride. The findings are a wake-up call for airlines, regulators and passengers alike. With worker fatigue and stress at all-time highs, the safety of Europe's skies could be in jeopardy unless immediate action is taken.